On January 5th, Tamil Nadu's chief minister made headlines by announcing a $1 million prize for anyone who can decipher the enigmatic script of the Indus Valley Civilization. Why this sudden surge of interest in cracking this ancient code? Well, recent studies commissioned by Tamil Nadu's Archaeology Department uncovered some fascinating connections. Graffiti marks found in Tamil Nadu show striking similarities to Indus script. This raises exciting questions about possible cultural and linguistic ties between these ancient civilizations. So, why has the Indus script remained a mystery for so long? What makes it so difficult to decode? And most importantly, why does it matter? Let's dive into this fascinating story and explore these questions together. The Indus Valley Civilization and its mysterious script. Alright, let's start with the basics. The Indus Valley Civilization, thriving between 2600 and 1900 BCE, was one of the earliest and most advanced urban cultures in the world. It spanned over 1.5 million square kilometers, covering parts of modern-day India, Pakistan and Afghanistan. These people were masters of city planning, built impressive trade networks and created drainage systems that were ahead of their time. But here is where it gets really intriguing. Among their many accomplishments, they also left behind over 4,000 inscriptions on seals, pottery and tablets. And despite more than 100 attempts by archaeologists, linguists and scientists over the last century, the script remains undeciphered. And that's a big deal. Because without understanding their language, we are left in the dark about their culture, religion, and daily life. So, what exactly makes the Indus script so tough to crack? Let's dive deeper into the theories and the challenges scholars have faced in trying to decode this mysterious writing system. Theories on the Indus script, decoding the language of the past. Since the 1920s, scholars have been hard at work trying to decode the Indus script. One of the first theories came from Indian archaeologist S.R. Rao. He linked the script to Sanskrit, suggesting that the Indus people might have shared cultural ties with the Vedic civilization. But then, along came Finnish scholar Asko Parpola with a different theory. Parpola argued that the Indus script actually has Dravidian roots. After years of research, he mapped symbols in the Indus script to modern Dravidian languages. For example, he suggested that the fish symbol could represent star in Proto-Dravidian. Fascinating, right? And this theory is further supported by the presence of Brahui, a Dravidian language still spoken in parts of Pakistan today. And here is where things get even more interesting. Recent excavations in Keezhadi, Tamil Nadu, have uncovered graffiti that closely resembles the Indus script symbols. These findings give fresh credibility to the Dravidian theory and hint at a cultural and linguistic continuity between the Indus Valley and the Tamil Brahmi script. Tamil Nadu's government is also investing heavily in these discoveries, which could be a game changer in understanding the connections between these ancient cultures. So, could these recent findings finally give us the key to unblocking the mystery of the Indus script? Let's keep that thought in mind as we move on. Why is deciphering the Indus script so difficult? Now let's talk about the challenges. Why has the Indus script remained so difficult to crack? Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs or Mesopotamian cuneiform, there is no bilingual text like the famous Rosetta Stone that could serve as a key. That makes things a lot trickier. Another challenge is the length of the inscriptions. Most of them are quite short, averaging just 5 symbols. And when you are dealing with such brief texts, it's hard to identify any consistent patterns or linguistic structures. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with only a handful of pieces. On top of that, the inscriptions are often found in unusual contexts. Many were discovered in secondary deposits or garbage heaps. Definitely not the best conditions for understanding their original use. And we also don't have long texts that would have provided much needed context. Interestingly, large inscriptions such as the signboard from Dholavira suggest public communication, while miniature tablets hint at an accounting system. However, the absence of longer texts on perishable materials like palm leaves or parchment, likely lost to time, leaves significant gaps in our understanding. Additionally, scholars debate whether the script represents a full language or a system of symbols for trade and administration. Some argue it might be non-linguistic, used only for marking goods. Why is deciphering it important? Why is cracking the Indus script so crucial? What could we learn about the Indus Valley Civilization by understanding its language? Despite the difficulties, cracking the Indus script could unlock vital insights into the civilization's culture, economy, and religion. It could reveal the language they spoke, their system of governance, and their connections with other ancient cultures. For example, the script could shed light on their extensive trade networks, including ties to Mesopotamia, and provide a deeper understanding of early urban societies. Fascinating facts about the Indus Valley Civilization. What makes the Indus Valley Civilization so remarkable? What were its major accomplishments? Here's what we do know about this fascinating civilization. The Indus Valley people built highly planned cities with straight roads and grid layouts. They used standardized weights and measures, and their drainage systems were unmatched. Interestingly, they focused on trade rather than warfare, with few weapons found at the excavation sites. Their cities were bustling hubs of commerce, not battlefields. Now imagine the immense organization required to construct the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro or the vast reservoirs of Dholavira, and to maintain these engineering feats, all without the aid of modern currency or technology. How were workers coordinated? Were local authorities or councils responsible for managing labor and upkeep? These questions point us back to the undeciphered script, which could hold the answers to how this ancient society operated. Beyond their engineering marvels, what truly sets the Indus Valley apart is its societal structure. Archaeological evidence points to a community-oriented way of life, characterized by minimum inequality. Shared infrastructure, such as their drainage systems and the absence of grandiose monuments, reflects a collective emphasis on harmony and well-being. As historian B.B. Lal observed, this was a society built on mutual accommodation, not exploitation. The Indus Valley Civilization remains one of the history's greatest enigmas. Tamil Nadu's initiative to crack the script reminds us of the importance of collaboration between scholars, linguists, and archaeologists. With advances in technology, could the mystery finally be solved? What do you think? Could the Indus script hold answers to questions we have pondered for over a century? Share your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into history's greatest mysteries.